go. Live. I'm live. Okay. Hope I got everything set up decent. It's been a week or more since I streamed. I attempted something on my StreamYards the other night over on the other channel and just had horrible feedback. It was really hard. But it actually kind of looks pretty good on StreamYard. You can kind of see everything. And I ended up, I went live. Benny Loco was doing one of her long 4 or 5 hour streams, and I jumped in this weekend and painted, airbrushed on there for a while. I had to get some in. I hadn't done any airbrushing in a while. So I just really wanted to get in on that. Here we are. And I've been practicing my Catfish Jones because I'm going to make a Catfish Jones t-shirt here tonight. Practice. Hey, Mark. Hey, Naz. I'm going to practice. I got some more stencils too. I'm going to work up some designs. I'm just about ready to go for it as far as the t-shirts and stuff go. Let me know when if you get that. I resent the paper towel letter to see if I can just put a few sections. I think if I just do like 3 sections of paper towel, I think I can mail those off with just a stamp. We'll see, because I've got 2 of them that are out. I sent one to Grumpy Munchkin. That one didn't come back. Hey, Sean. Oh, your shirt is in the mail, Sean. Let me know when you get it. I actually went to the post office today and mailed off 4 shirts. Camo Dave's, yours, my son's, and Nat's. And I got a bunch of more that are actually done, but I want to do more. And I like mixed up the brown. I needed brown for Catfish's beard, so I mixed it up with fluorescent colors. So it's kind of cool. The fluorescent really is glowing pretty good in this one. But I've also got some. Did I bring them in here? I got a bunch of more weed stencils that I ended up buying. And I'm really thinking that I might be able to come up with some designs like Stoned Again. And I got some other shirts that I'm going to try and work out some patterns with them. So what do I want to start with here? Probably practice the I want to practice Catfish Jones again before I should I? No, I don't think I need to practice it again. But there is something I do want to practice. I was trying to get my paint, my airbrushes to working right, and my little airbrush I can't get it to work right. The one that I've been doing all my black details with. So what did I do? I went with my this is my Iwata Eclipse that I decided to attempt to do the black with. And what did I decide? I decided that a pot leaf is basically just a whole bunch of dagger strokes. Hey, Brian. Oh, and I noticed Dale is a new subscriber over here. And like I was saying, a couple of days ago when we were watching him, he had 166,000 subscribers. I saw that he subscribed to me today, and he has like 177,000. So he's gained 11,000 in 4 days. That guy is amazing. Okay, so I'm thinking that I can just I want to see if I can't freehand a pot leaf. That's what I'm fixing to try and do, and I want to do it in two sections of the paper towel, because now that I've actually used my heat press and got in there and done some stuff with it, um, I'm actually doing my designs a little bit too big. I need to keep them like within, otherwise I have to like move it all around. Occasionally I might do some giant ones. So that giant one all the giant ones that I've done so far are probably like the last time I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and keep the designs all contained in just right here. Just you'll see. You'll see when I do Catfish Jones. I might do some little patterns and stencils around the edges. Oh, and I was going to start some music. What music am I going to play here? I've got this is an album called Stone Rebel Apocalypse. And when was it? It was and I don't know if I'll get any copyright notices or not, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not making no money on this. And I like having some, and I'm trying to keep it kind of subdued in the background too. So I think I can do this. I thought in my head, and I practiced one. You can see this one. Can you see that one over there? Let me get my monitor up here so I can see what's going on. I kind of made a cool one over there in the background. Let me see if I can do that again. Because that's the thing. If I'm going to start making t-shirts, I need to be able to do a quick design and make them real quick, because all the professionals, they don't, you know, see if I can do this. Because actually using stencils is kind of a pain in the ass, except for if you're just doing like, just trying to create some texture in the background. So I will use it, I think I will be using a little bit of stencils in the background for this. But I need to, all these professionals that I've been watching, I mean, they painted the little designs that they do. They've done like hundreds of them. So they actually kind of do them without thinking. I mean, even Dale once, he was saying, like, he says, I don't even consider this art because he just doesn't even think when he's doing his letterings. He does lettering, and that is what his so let's see. Let me go ahead and I mean, I got a circle here that I made a stencil for. I actually even bought myself a cutter so that I can cut circles. When I want to do some lettering here, I just want to write stoned again down here. Get that out of the way. Kind of blowing around a little bit. Didn't quite have enough room. I gotta have it, but actually on a t-shirt I got more room there. I need to learn how to get it all centered real nicely. And after you know, in time, I'll get that way. Hey, Jim, Swedes. Oh, I'm going to be working. I'm going to be working on yours today. I've actually got it right here set up because the back. I'm going to actually be working on this T-shirt here tonight. I'm going to put a bunch of pot leaves on the back side of it. I'm trying to decide. I might start going live earlier because I'm finding myself when I wait this late, I'm feeling all tired and it's easy to talk myself out of it. But I want to try and get a good, be able to do this sort of a t-shirt with just, because I think, you know, there's a lot of stoners that would probably like a t-shirt. I mean, I have to come up with some better designs, but this is just for now getting used to figuring out how to do it. Hear it getting tip dry already. Okay. I'm gonna have to learn how to paint without those tip guards on there. And then this little design technique, the yellow and the orange are on the inside, always makes this look really nice. And I can even put the yellow onto the pot leaves. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to use a little bit of that blue to kind of give the pot leaf little shadows. All right. And then we come back with a little bit of orange here. So it always makes the background just shine. I kind of like this little technique that where I do the background yellow and then come back with that. Oh, stoned again. And I think I have to be careful not to do too much. Sometimes less is more. Hey, partly cloudy, right on. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah. So there's working on some designs. There's a stoned again design. There we go. And then what I can do with this is like I've got some little these little stencils are pretty cool to like accentuate some of this. So I can just like a little bit of stencil work like this gives it like an extra dimension. It's like real easy to add to it. Stoned again. And let me where did I bring? Let me go grab those weed stencils because as long as Swedes is in the stream, I want to see if I can't fix up the back of this shirt. Man, I got piles and piles of paper towels all over the place. If I can find that I can actually mail these things out with just a stamp, just a little 3 sections. I said earlier, and every once in a while there's a little message that pops up that says, if you want some free art, just tell me where to mail it. And if the ones that I've got out now, I mean, I found out I stuffed them too much. Let me go get my new stencils. There we go. This one I've never even tried. I'm not exactly sure what this one's going to look like. But the idea was to put it on this shirt right here. Hey, not a great gamer. Welcome to the stream. I missed Ghana last night. She did something different at a different time. I didn't even see it until this morning, and I had already, she must have gone live at an oddball time. Since this one's not sitting down, I think I need a better clamp. And I'm thinking about getting myself a better backing board. Oh, yeah, this one just does not. This is one of my old boards, so it does not seem like it wants to stay on here. I may have to get a different, put it on a different board. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay up there. Let me see if I can use a clamp and a thumbtack. This will be the first time I've used this stencil. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like. And sometimes stencils are kind of hard to see while you're stenciling. I have a tendency to like put too much paint until it wants to start dripping off the stencil. And painting things freehand is so much cooler anyway, to be honest. Let's see what it does. Interesting. Let me put this around in a few places. Make it look like a whole bunch of plants in the background. Yeah, this is the back of the Rat Fink shirt. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Maybe I need to move this where you don't see chat so much. Let's see if I Oh, you can hardly see this. Maybe because the light's on. Let me turn the light off and see if it. Oh yeah, that glows real nice. I can see what I'm doing better in the dark. You just glow in the dark paint. And then let's see. Let me put another. Put it over here too. I survived 2020 thanks to some good weed. And I think to make this stuff, I think if I put just a little bit of blue on here just around the edges and actually maybe just offset it a little bit. Offset it a little bit. And just kind of lightly dust. Oh, this paint's coming out good. Just offset it a little bit so it kind of seems like a shadow maybe. See this there? Nah, it didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. But I kind of feel like I need to let's see. Let me try some other stencil. There we go. Some of these. Let me add some. Oh, and that big red spot there is the reason why. This one was like one of the first ones I did when my the paint exploded in the middle of the trying to paint the shirt. This is good. That works pretty good. Just some random pot leaves. Let's see. Let me do that with. Do I have some pink out here? No, I don't have the pink out. Oh, since I've got orange, let me do some more of these with some green. The green glows really nicely. How about some yellow? Let me add some yellow into that too. The devil's lettuce. Oh yeah, yeah. Give me some salad. I have some salad. Oh yeah. Do some upside down too. Getting drippy. Let's see, one last one. Last one here. What should I come back here with? What would look good on there? I'll keep it yellow. go. I think I'm gonna. Still not satisfied. I need something. I need to do something there, but I'm not sure what. How'd that turn out? Oh, let me turn off this light and see how it glows. There we go. Oh well. You gotta keep trying until you find out exactly. Oh, and this is the other side. If you guys didn't know what the other side was. I still haven't quite figured out how to get the camera where you can see it good. That came out good. This one's going to Swedes. He did a helmet that's got this on there too. What am I going to do now? Yeah, I can just mail it to you. Oh, good, because I got to get Mark's address too. I've got some stuff to mail to him, and he doesn't have a box. He doesn't have a P.O. box anymore. And I decided that if I'm really going to get serious and start doing this and actually mailing it off, I need to get myself a P.O. box. I got all the paperwork to do it today when I was there. Because I have to go to the post office to mail this stuff off, so I may as well get myself a post office box. K-Dog! Right on. I'm glad you got to your destination. I know it was a adventure getting there. Okay. Let's see if I can. I want to do the Catfish Jones on this one. There's my little reference. I thought about drawing it on here, but I've practiced it a couple of times on. Oh shoot! I just got green paint on there from my stencil here. Oh well, that's okay. That's why I'm doing stuff for free for now. Once I get confident and I work out all my little kinks, I will actually have them for sale. And I actually mixed up this paint because I needed paint for his, oh, don't tell me that sitting here, it clogged up. Darn it. There we go. I gotta learn how to do this without the guard, but I'm just so afraid that I'm gonna bend the needle on the end. Well, and poke my fingers. Okay, there we go. And the way that I've started trying to do this stuff is to like sketch it out. And I remember a few years ago, and with a lot of stuff I like to do, and watching Dale the other day, it's nice to just kind of sketch it out lightly first. And I'm going to be sketching with this. I kind of made up my own brown here. And I want to try and keep it contained here. There we go. Now that I'm doing it on a shirt, it's like I'm all nervous, afraid that I'm going to screw it all up. When you're working on paper towel, you don't worry about screwing it up, that's for sure. Oh, and I made this brown out of fluorescent colors too. I used fluorescent orange and some fluorescent berry, and then just a couple of drops black. So it glows pretty good. At least the ones that I did on paper towel seem to glow pretty good. And then I have fluorescent orange that I use for skin instead of actually using a skin tone. Okay, I got a pretty basic let's see, I need to do a little bit more with this. Okay. Not too shabby. Now let's see if my black is still working. All the other ones I did with that little tiny brush, airbrush, but I can't get the tiny one to work, so let's see if I can get this one to do what it need it to do. There we go. All right. Managed to get through that without screwing it up. Hey, catfish! Right on! Right on! Cool, you made it. I'm working on your shirt. I spilt a little green paint on it. Because I get, doing it live in front of a live audience, you get a little bit nervous and shaky. Okay. And now I'm doing the skin with orange. Oh, I missed a spot. Look at that. I missed a spot. I got ahead of myself. Oh, and I know another thing I wanted to do too. I want to put it in a circle. Oh, God, I'm sure glad I did a practice kind of thing there. Okay, it's like I made the head too big. And mine's longer than your drawing. Your drawing is a little bit wider than what I did. Okay, let's see if I can do this. That's where I want the circle to be. Let's see. I got the black done just in time because this thing is starting to give me a little bit of trouble. Probably tip dry. That's the thing that they always tell you about, tip dry. And that's what it was, all right. I got to learn how to paint without these things that. Okay. I'm not happy with it, but if I was happy with it, well, I wouldn't be growing. Wouldn't be growing, wouldn't be learning. And I got an idea of how I'm gonna have a, like how I do the yellow and the orange to get a really cool effect in my circle. I think what I have I'm gonna try this with a berry color. Basically the same idea. And this blue is starting to glow, at least on the little practice Catfish Jones paper towel practice ones that I've done. And end up glowing really nicely. And I think I'm actually going to put a little bit of blue on the hat because I'm going to go back on the hat with green. And I was going to try and do a catfish too, an actual catfish, but I think I've kind of filled the picture up with this already. Just giving me the dry, tip dry issue too. Oh, I need to. From when I was doing all the pot leaves on That other shirt. Not coming out as fast as I want it to. Just the right guard. I called myself cleaning these airbrushes up yesterday. I spent a couple of hours just trying to go through all of them. Yeah, I hear it. I can hear it. You can hear it when it's starting to work right. There we go. Oh, I haven't done the skin yet. You get the skin to glow. And one of them I ended up, since yellow glows so good, I painted the lens of the glasses and your teeth yellow so that they would glow. No, this one's working good. Just want to be careful not to get the orange too heavy. I want to try and make it look more like skin. Because in comic books sometimes the skin is kind of orange. And let's see. Oh, I think I will do that. I think I will, because I want it to glow in the dark. So I am going to do the lens of your glasses yellow. And I am going to do your teeth yellow. And actually, I think I'll add a little bit of yellow into the skin. There we go. And now I want to try that purple. I got a new purple. See it? Yeah. Oh, I haven't even put pink onto an airbrush tonight. Usually pink is one of my go-to colors. It's gonna work. I guess I should have run a little water since I'm changing colors. Use the airbrush. Ooh. I hope this works the way I think. The way I think it's going to work in my head. There we go. Oh yeah, that did. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll add this little stencil makes it just cool. Yeah, there we go. That adds some neat texture to it. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can see what that little detail stuff does. And Ooh, I'm afraid to do anything else because it looks pretty decent the way it is. And I still have a few more. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! Let's see what it looks like in the black light. You can see where I actually spilled a little paint on it. Oh yeah, that came out cool. It looks better on the screen than it does. Well, actually, it looks pretty decent in real life. But that's kind of why I do the eyes yellow. Hey, Mighty, right on. I'm using the airbrush I'm using. I think I've tried putting it in the description. I'm using a master airbrush. They're like the cheaper. It's basically a Iowata Eclipse. Oh, I'm going to be working on yours too, Stacy. The next batch of stuff that I'm mailing out, I'm going to be mailing out catfishes, marks, Americoons, Swedes, and yours, I believe. I'll double check to make sure I have your address right. There's one number on that return address that is not clear. I'll email you. But yeah, I actually, I'm going to do yours kind of like what I was thinking. Yeah, that came out not too bad, not too shabby. And I didn't use a stencil at all except for the little texture things that I like using. Ooh. I just got an idea. Oh, I put that purple on there. Yellow wouldn't look too good on it. But, yeah. And the other side, this is. I still have a few more of these because these were basically what I was practicing with. These are my practice T-shirts that I bought, and these aren't the heavy-duty, thick T-shirts. That's why. That's another reason I'm just kind of giving them away, is because I'm practicing with them. Basically, this is practice to get my skills up good enough to where I can feel confident enough to be able to sell them. I mean, I did some T-shirts in the 80s and was selling them, and well, I made one mistake and it cost me. It cost me big time, so I quit doing it. And Stacy's is right here. Let's see. Yeah, Stacy's is actually on a heavy duty shirt. I actually bought this one. God, this was a batch of shirts I bought quite a few years ago. And on the back of this one, see, the back of this one is where I'm going to do, you've seen kind of the example. I'm going to have like a button, but I'm going to have like a red wall, and then the button is going to be like a blue wall. And I haven't decided, if I do any lettering on it, I think all I'm going to put on it is at the top of it, be the wall, and down at the bottom, be a champion. If I can get my lettering skills up to, I'm still shaky on doing lettering. I'm just not confident enough with it. Oh, where's do I have those down here? Oh, here's one that I haven't. I don't know who's this one. This one, I should probably send this one to Funeral Host. That one is going to go to somebody, or maybe I should do a giveaway. Where's Mark's? Let's see. Oh, yours are upstairs next to the heat press. I had thought about doing some more to them. Yeah, I made these during my first round of this stuff. Before I even had a black light. So the actual flash doesn't shine, doesn't glow in there, but the background does. And then skateboard fun. That was when your channel was called Skateboarding Fun. And my my lettering wasn't good enough to get the whole word in there. Every time I tried doing something like that, and here's Americans. It doesn't glow that good on that side, but this side glows pretty good. Except that was before I had a black light and knew how things glowed. But they look good in regular light. Catfish Jones came out good. I'm happy with that. Go over here so you can see my face. There we go. Now you can see my face. Well, I can chit chat with you guys for a few minutes before I call it a night. Oh, I'm having fun with it, Mighty. I really am. I'm going all in on it. Oh yeah, yeah. You have been. You've been kicking ass, Stacy. You really have. You've got all kinds of people inspired. But yeah, maybe I'm not sure. This time has worked pretty good. This is a good time. But it's like thinking about it all the time. I got to get all my shit together better than I got it. To be honest, I'm doing okay with it. But still a little shaky. Of course, most artists are, we're our own worst critic, and I can just see so many things that I can do to make it better. But for now, I'm just about ready. I actually have I bought 10. I've got 10 extra large T-shirts that I just bought that are heavy duty, so they're a little bit better than these. These are just normal undershirts basically. And then I got I ordered 10 extra large because well, I mean it's or I was gonna say 10 extra fat, but that's Swede size. I I remember him saying that he was extra fat, but I've got 10 extra large T-shirts that well, if 10 extra large, and I've got six black T-shirts. Black T-shirts are a little bit harder to work on, but once I'm done, and how many more blanks do I have? I've got that one's Stacy's. This one here's a medium. I've got a medium. I survived 2020. I think that was the last. What's this side? I've got another large that's blank on this side, and then has I survived 2020 on that side. I've got my Space Ghost. I don't like. I got a Space Ghost one that I kind of screwed up that I don't like. I got this one. What is this one? This one is a medium. I think this is going to be another one of those that I work out the weed. This one is cool. The end is nigh. Let's get high. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of little pot leaves all over that one. And then the back side of this one, I screwed it up when I was trying to write I survive. I ran out of room, so I changed it to I will survive 2020. That one I'll give away to someone. And then this one is really cool one. I might just hang on to this one. This one is the Cheech Wizard on one side and the fairy on the other. I'm either going to hang on to it or I got someone in mind I'm going to give it to, but I have to talk to someone first to see if they're okay with the nipples showing on that halter top. The original picture is has the nips and the whole 9 yards in it, but whew, I'm out of breath. Yeah, the bod in full form, and that's exactly how Cheech Wizard talks about that stuff. Well, yeah, as soon as I'm confident enough, I'll set something up to where people can like basically order them so that I can uh, do it a little bit, be a little more professional about it. Nipple, yeah. Oh yeah, I just trying to get into it and be consistent. That's kind of part of it. Uh, and try and get everything tuned in so that you can see what's going on too, because that can kind of be gum up the works. And try and make sure that the music does. I mean, I don't care about copyright notices, but I don't want it to totally shut down the streams, which they tend to do at times. But thank you guys all for coming and hanging out. An hour is, oh boy, man, I'm worn out. I was all worked up and excited to do this, and actually painted on 2 real T-shirts and not just the paper towels. And once I know whether or not I can send just a couple of paper towels off, if you see something you like, it only costs me a stamp. I can just put it in an envelope and mail it off. You know, and I mean, because I don't want to throw this stuff away. I got stacks of them. I'm sending this one to Krista. This one, I painted this one in Benny's stream the other night. That one was good. That's the second time I painted Betty Boop. There was the first time I did it, and but this one I came out pretty good. I was did that in Benny's stream. What else did I do? Oh, and I did this other Catfish Jones in Benny's stream too. That was the first one. No, is that the one I did the other night? Oh yeah, and there's another. I practicing the pot leaves. This is a design that I plan on. I'm thinking that this particular weed design would be stoned again, or let's get high. Those are going to be the ones that I'm going to, you know, that I can do real quick and make them affordable. You know, the super custom ones take a while, but that's why I want to work on some designs that I can just whip out. Even the Pennywise. I can whip a Pennywise out. Oh, you can't see that. Um, but yeah, I've gotten where I can whip the Pennywise out really easy. I can knock Pennywise out, you know, in just a few minutes. And this one, the Punisher. I mean, this is basically this is the Punisher, but it's like my own version of it, or kind of a stolen version of it. And stolen in the sense that I've seen some airbrush work of that I thought was cool, and I decided to do it. So I like painted it, and then when I actually found the video where the guy's doing it, they do them all with stencils. The guy that does the Pennywise of that style, it's a stencil. The guy that did the um, yeah, I've got an Iron Man. I did. I was really, I felt really good about this Iron Man. Oh, let me put it over here. And I just knocked that out freehand. And the guy that I copied it from uses a stencil. And then of course There's all sorts of different ways to do yin and yang. So yeah, I'm gonna try and come up with some like standard little designs that I can, do pretty quick, and then basically um, sell them to pay to start paying for all the paint and the equipment and stuff, because I've spent a bunch of money on this, but that's okay. I mean, I all I got is time. I'm retired. It's not like I got to work, and I live in the ghetto, so it's not like my mortgage is very expensive either. I get by. I get by on a little bit, so it's been fun. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, right now it's like that's kind of my expense to try and get going in this is shirts. But the last batch of shirts I got, they cost me like about $3 a piece. So and I'm like been trying to add it up, just basically what is my cost to do one of these, not counting the time and the labor. That doesn't really matter because it's not labor to me. It's just fun. Um, but yeah, so basically my cost for the shirts and the mailing and stuff is it's about $10. It cost me about $10 to paint a shirt. Um, and hoodies, boy, that kind of jumps up a little bit. And I want to figure out how to paint on hats. I've had someone asking about painting on hats too. But well, that's it for tonight. I think I just hit the hour mark. Oh yeah, I'm over an hour. I could go and babble all night, but I don't want to do that. So thank you guys all for hanging out. And I always like to leave you guys with something to smile and laugh about. So, oh yeah, yeah. Fun and art is just farting around and having fun. Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, for Night World. Right on. You guys have a great